Okay, while I have use of this computer that my daughter has generously let me borrow, I wanted to go on the website of Orange County, Florida, and this is the motion that Sarah gave to Judge Kranick about motion for payment. It's right up here. Motion for payment of cost and appointing neuropsychologist to assist the defendant in preparation of the defense. Let's face it, it's going to be like for the battered wife, probably, or the battered person syndrome. So she's just doing all this formal stuff and writing it as she should. Reasonable fees for neuropsychologist. These services include the reviewing of documents and physical evidence. I wonder if she's going to get to see that little video Sarah took of poor George in the suitcase. Sorry, I digress. These services include the reviewing of documents and physical evidence, writing of reports, travel, and trial testimony. As grounds, the defendant states the following. Defendant is charged with second-degree murder. Defendant has been adjudged indigent for cost. Yep. C. Defendant has no income and cannot afford the services of a neuropsychologist. D. A genuine issue exists related to this case, which will require the assistance of an expert witness in the field of neuropsychology. I wonder if that'll be hard for her to find. I guess not. No, I don't know. E. Defendant is without funds and does not have the ability to pay the costs associated with an expert witness to assist in the defense of this matter. Therefore, she requires the assistance of the state of Florida to guarantee protection of her right to the process and effective assistance of counsel. F. Counsel has contacted neuropsychologist Dr. looks like it says Hyman Einstein? Or no? Is it, no, Eisenstein, maybe? Her writing is difficult. It's beautiful writing, difficult to read. Here we go. G. Defendant intends to engage the services of Dr. Hyman Eisenstein. Dr. Hyman Eisenstein graduated from the University of Chicago Division of the Biological Sciences, the Pritzker School of Medicine in 1982. He works in Miami Beach, Florida, specializing in psychology. Okay. Defendant seeks permission to allocate funds for Dr. Hyman Eisenstein's services at a rate of $300 per hour for all work performed on the case except travel time billed at $125 per hour with an initial cap of $15,000 plus reimbursement for all reasonable and necessary related expenses, including but not limited to travel expenses, lodging, meals, mileage, postage, shipping, and document reproduction, and is a service provider with the JAC. I. Defendant cannot properly prepare for trial until expert analysis is complete. Is that going to be one of her excuses? She can prepare other things, or can she? I don't know. J. Defendant has attempted to request this evaluation through her previous appointed attorneys without success, based on several factors to include the attorney not being able to locate the proper specialist in this field of neuropsychology, the willingness of the neuropsychologist to work the case, and the authorization of the JAC to pay for said neuropsychologist. Let me see. Let me guess. Is it the attorney's fault? I don't know. Okay, Kate. Defendant believes that her pattern of behavior stems, here we go, from a lifetime of mental and physical abuse, and believes that she cannot have a proper defense without a neuropsychologist who can evaluate her exposure to this trauma. Here we go. A neuropsychologist specializes in understanding the relationship between the brain and behavior given the complexity of the defendant's mental health history. Sarah, you need to be evaluated on a lot more than this. How about the abuse you put upon others? So, okay, given the complexity of the defendant's mental health history, it is critical to assess her cognitive functioning and mental state to determine how these factors may have influenced her actions. Now, you and George were a mess. Again, I said he's no angel. I can give her a diagnosis right now. Okay, just so y'all know, I am really not a psychologist, psychiatrist, lawyer, paralegal. I'm being sarcastic right now, but this is my analysis. This is just my opinion. Okay. Given the complexity of the defendant's mental health history, it is critical to assess her cognitive functioning and mental state to determine how these factors may have influenced her actions. Look, what influenced your actions was you had too much to drink. You probably already were pushing George over the edge with the paintings and the puzzles and all of that kind of stuff. And you were mad, and you zipped him in a suitcase. Let's just get the facts. It's on. I just wonder, like, has this person seen the recording that Sarah did? I tell you what, that's the most damning thing. Okay, I'm continuing on. Sorry, guys. Okay. So it's right there. Wherefore, the defendant, Sarah Boone, by way of pro se, respectfully requests to this honorable court in conclusion for payment of cost and appointing neuropsychologist to assist the defendant in preparation of the defense. Okay, and then there's her legal mumbo jumbo about the oath and blah, 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 blah. All right, so let's see what Judge Craig, so, it'll be interesting. Well, for all I know, I've been so out of the loop here. They may have already had the hearing. Let's see. So there's that. All right, so there's that correspondence from, that's right, she did hand deliver it to him. Okay, here are the court minutes. Let's see if that says anything, what that says. This is always very helpful. Let's see. The court heard arguments on the defendant's motion to close the September 3rd evidence viewing. The state advised the court that the parties had agreed on an alternative solution to the evidence viewing. Defendant acknowledged and agreed. Per the court, if the evidence viewing takes place before September 3rd, 2024, the state to file a notice with defendant's signature of when and how long the viewing was. And at that time, the court will cancel this September 3rd, 2024 hearing. And I'm right there. The defendant advised the court that she had received the USB thumb drives and the 2 boxes of discovery. Yeah, we're just recapping. Okay. The defendant advised the court that she had received the USB thumb drives and the 2 boxes of discovery, which turned out to be a fire hazard. No, that's just me adding it. Okay, so Sergeant Stephanie with Orange County Corrections and Captain D. Giovanni with Orange County Corrections and Attorney Scott Shebinal, counsel for Orange County Corrections, all appeared. The court, along with the captain, went over the defendant's request in the letter dated 8/7/2024. The defendant filed a letter motion for payment of the courts and appointing the neuropsychologist. The court advised the defendant that JAC needs to be noticed. I wonder if it meant notified, and will address at a later date. Okay, and then they had the eternal Rachel Fugate for the Orlando Sentinel there to speak on their behalf. Okay. And then Barry Click with the Public Defendant Office appeared and advised the court and defendant of clothing available right now at the Public Defender Office. Billy Lane, representative from Prison Break Investigations, appeared. After hearing arguments, the court found defendant did not meet her burden and denied the motion to close September 3rd evidence viewing. But as I said, I think if they're going to do it in a different place, it won't be a concern as far as the press coming in. The court prepared an e-filed order from today's rulings. Defendant was hand-delivered copy of both orders. So see, we got to keep track of all this because, Sarah likes to come back and say, I didn't get this, I didn't get that. So we got to make sure. Okay, what's the next thing? Okay, so, okay, oh dear. Oh, response. Okay, this is response to motions for payment of costs and appointing neuropsychologist. Ooh, let's see what they have here. Okay. Okay, so it's saying the defendant is seeking authorization for $15,000 at a rate of $300 per hour services and $125 per hour for travel for a specialized mental health expert. Based on JAC's records, the court previously authorized $3,000 at a rate of $200 per hour for a defense mental health expert. JAC may only pay for due process costs pursuant to sections 29.007, 2740, blah, 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 Florida statutes. Number 3, as directed by section 27.425 Florida statutes and the General Appropriations Act, all due process services are subject to the Florida statutes and the JAC contract policies and procedures. JAC objects to any compensation rate in excess of established rates. Let's see. Okay, let's move this down. Let's see. So number 4 says the rate for a psychological examination is a flat fee of $350. For other services, the established rates for medical doctors and psychologists are as follows. Okay, so here it is. In court testimony. So it says $170 for first hour or less. B, waiting to testify court. Oh, I'm sorry, let me start over. In-court testimony, $170 for first hour or less, $170 per hour thereafter. Okay. Waiting to testify, court, $85 per hour. Wow, okay. Waiting to testify, deposition, $72.50 per hour. Travel time, $72.50 per hour. Out-of-court costs, $160 for first hour or less, $160 per hour thereafter. Number 5, the defendant has the burden to show the particularized need for an additional mental health expert. The defendant needs to show the services of the expert is necessary for the defense of the case. 6, as enunciated by the Florida Supreme Court, a party seeking due process costs has the burden to establish 1, the particularized need for the due process services, and 2, prejudice arising from the denial of the due process services. And it's going to say, see these things, this versus state, this versus state. Number 7. Let's move it up there. The determination of whether to appoint an expert is within the broad discretion of the trial court. A. An indigent defendant must show the trial court that there exists a reasonable probability both that an expert would be of assistance to the defense and that denial of expert assistance would result in a fundamentally unfair trial. And then it has these things to refer to. Number 8, the defendant also has the burden to establish diligent efforts to obtain services within or closer to the rates established by law, assuming the defendant establishes the particularized need for specialized mental health expert. And I'm going to move it up because we're at expert. The rate sought is consistent with the rates authorized for similar experts in other cases. 9. If any providers desire direct payment, the JAC's procedures require the vendor to execute the appropriate contract and follow JAC's billing and audit procedures to obtain payment. 10. JAC does not request to participate in any hearing set in this matter. Should the court desire JAC participation, JAC requests to appear through communications equipment and can be reached toll-free, and the number is given. Wherefore, let me just pull it up a little bit. Wherefore, the JAC requests, should the court grant the defendant's motion, also include in its order the specific due process services authorized, as well as an hourly or per unit rates and maximum fees authorized, and that the provider be paid in accordance with rates, terms, and conditions set forth by Florida statutes and the JAC contract policies and procedures. Okay, so Sarah should receive or have received a copy by now. Okay. Okay, 8:16, notice of filing. Oh, this could be interesting. Let's see. Comments. IMS record from Orange County Jail. That looks like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, maybe this isn't anything. This is just some filings. I don't know, maybe. I'm just looking for the juicy stuff because We're nosy. We want to know what's going on. Oh, wait a minute. I guess this is records from the, let me get this a little bit smaller maybe. Oops. Why isn't it doing anything? Oh, there we go. I don't know if this is going to be interesting or not. Let's see. Let me move this over here. Back this up a little. So, oops. Inmate behavior notes. Oh. Well, this could be interesting. Let's see. So it's saying Shonda Lamar. You see, I have the dates right. On August 6, 2024, a laptop, thumb drive discovery hard drive issued to inmate Boone. Okay. And it looks like there was a few thumb drives as they had talked about. Okay. Laptop, USB, and discovery hard drive arrives in dorm. So she got her flammable paperwork. I guess it's the boxes more than anything. Oh, that's interesting. Look, it says here, oh, this is cool. This inmate behavior notes. It'll say what they did. It says inmate verbally refused breakfast. Okay. Oh, this is, oh, I kind of like this. Okay, so it's saying here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's saying, so Boone returned laptop, USB, and drive at 1600 hours. Okay, so this was on August 7th. This says Anthony Howell information. Inmate Boone was called out for an attorney visit and FDC B dorm. Inmate Boone stated, "No, I don't have an attorney. I had too many random people coming to see because of my case. I took the paperwork from the attorney and delivered the paperwork to inmate Boone." Okay. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, shoot. How did I do this? Okay. Sorry, guys. Let me get back over here. Okay, so this was on August 8th, 2024. Inmate Boone was advised at approximately 215 hours. I can't really, I'm sorry, my eyes are bad, but that she had an attorney visit. Wait a minute. Okay. Inmate Boone requested to know who the attorney was, being that she has no attorney assigned to her. Inmate Boone stated that she does not feel comfortable visiting anyone that she doesn't know because, how ironic, crazy people have been reaching out and scheduling visits with her, claiming to be someone they are not. Well, to be fair, Sarah, you did put out that ad, requesting an attorney. So perhaps they're responding to your want ad. And let's see, because crazy people have been reaching out and scheduling visits with her, claiming to be someone they are not. Inmate Boone was notified that the attorney's name was James was, I'm just going to say W. However, due to inmate Boone attorney's departure, wait a minute, Sorry, it's so typed so closely. Due to inmate Boone delay in response on whether or not she wanted to meet with him, he dropped off her case files and departed. When inmate Boone was given her files and notified of the Tallahassee just to meet with her, it was explained to inmate Boone that we are not responsible for his departure. She was notified of his presence and her delay and response. This is for documentation information purposes. I think I missed something somewhere, because I feel like it said somewhere that she remembered him. However, due to inmate Boone's delay in response, on whether she wanted to meet with him, he dropped off her case files and departed. When inmate Boone was given her files and notified of the attorney's departure, she began to remember. I'm sorry, I put my finger there. She began, because it's helping me to see. She began to remember who he was and became upset. Well, oh my goodness. Inmate Boone mentioned that she has met with him previously and that he traveled from Tallahassee just to meet with her. It was explained to inmate Boone, we are not responsible for his departure. She was notified of his presence and her delay in response. This is for documentation and informational purposes. Oh, wow. Isn't that the truth? So this guy came by to see her. And, you know, if you put out a crazy ad, expect crazy people. Now this man actually came. Yeah. Uh-huh. And she did not respond, so we left, and now she's upset. Do you see what we're all dealing with here? Well, that's interesting. I wonder if that'll come up. I see why they showed these things, because she's going to try to say, well, they didn't let me see him. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Here comes some more. Okay, this date is, let me see. I think this is on August 8th. So this says, I spoke with inmate Boone about the items in her property. Inmate Boone stated she has everything she needed to properly represent herself. This entry is for informational purposes only. Ooh, okay. Inmate Boone returned the laptop, thumb drive, and hard drive to this officer at 14:25 hours. Items were returned to the control room. Okay. So, let me see here. Sorry. And this is on the 8th. Okay, inmate Boone turned in a request form attached with a letter to Captain Giovanni, Captain, the other person. Okay, received this letter and gave it to Sergeant, the one that they talked to today. Not being here. It will be given to her upon her return. Inmate Boone was made aware. Informational purposes. Okay. Looks like she just used laptops and then she returned it. Okay, on August 10th, it says, inmate Boone exit for an interview. I don't know. It says inmate Boone return all USB cord and laptop. Looks like she doesn't eat breakfast, because it's saying she refused breakfast tray. This was on August the 11th. Okay. And it's just kind of saying that she received her USB cord and laptop, I was just looking to see if there was any more interesting. I guess that was it. Well, I see why that was recorded, because if she's going to try to say, they were responsible for me not seeing the attorney, there they have it in writing. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Okay, at this point, hi guys, by the way, at this point, while I'm recording, it is August 22nd, and I happen to go back onto the Orange County Jail website, and it looks like there have been some more things that were just filed or put here, whatever you want to call it, yesterday, August 21st. So that maybe we'll see something interesting. Now, there are a few things that I was going to share, and it's like, well, due to time, and like I said, I'm sharing this computer currently till I get another one, and I want to be respectful of that. And also some of the things, there's just a lot of stuff, but I will say that there is a petition or motion for attorney's fee. It looks like Sarah's last two attorneys, Mr. Hobson and Patricia Cashman, are looking to be paid, and they're working that out, it looks like. But I just decided, well, let me just get to the Sarah stuff. And what is this? Oh, okay, I see. While I'm talking, don't mind me. Something popped up in this computer. Okay. Yeah, don't mind me. Okay, so it looks like, and I might miss some, but I'm trying to get the stuff. Okay, notice of filing. Okay. Oh, okay. So this one, let's see. Notice of filing, comments, IMS record from Orange County Jail. I think, let's see. Let me just pull it up. It's like, while I have this, why don't we see what's going on? Okay, so it says, whoops, okay. It says, please take notice, the court hereby files the following in the court file, IMS record from Orange County Jail per the memorandum from the Orange County Corrections Department Security Operations. Okay. Oh, inmate behavior notes. I would imagine now that Sarah has the laptop, and might be a little too big. Her laptop and, the USB drives, and I wonder if they're going to say anything about the boxes. She has to, oops, I'm just bringing this down. It's too big, actually. They're probably want to make sure they record everything, so that if Sarah has something she's going to complain about, they have their butts covered, which I don't blame them a bit. Okay. Hopefully y'all can see this. So it looks like it starts here. Let me see. Let me move this over. Okay, there we go. Okay. The dates are, okay, August 13th. Okay, so that would be like a day before she had her hearing on the 14th. Okay. So it says, this is August 13th at 10:39 a.m. It says, inmate Boone returned to unit from attorney interview. There's a lot of typos. It says laptop, but it's laptop. I'll try to not read the typos. Hard drive and USB drives at approximately hours 10. I never read the hours correctly, but anyhow. Okay, and this is August 13th at 4:04 p.m. It says, okay, so she returned the laptop. Yeah, it's not laptop, it's laptop. Okay. And USB drives at 16:03 hours. Okay, and then it says, this is on August 14th at 8:52 a.m. It says laptop right there. I guess they're giving the numbers: 3 USB, 1 Discovery hard drive, issue offered to inmate Boone, Sarah. She refused due to her going to court. Okay, yep, that would make sense because she was going to be going to court. That, I guess it would. Okay. Oh, and this is a negative officer contact. This is on August 14th at 3:46 p.m. Inmate Boone was advised not to wear her altered inmate blues uniform to downtown court. Oh, and I guess she must have done it. Okay, so this is on August 14th, 3:51 p.m. While inmate Boone appeared for her scheduled court appearance, it was discovered by CRSO Jones that Boone had altered her county-issued blues with staples, oh no, along the seam of her pants legs. Inmate Boone was counseled for this negative behavior and informed that her blues were considered contraband and issued more blues. Yeah, because of the staples. Remember, they're talking about they didn't want any staples and the hard copies, any staples, paper clips, anything like that. Alrighty. All right, so this is August 14th, 6:04 p.m. Inmate Boone was given 2 property bags to secure her discovery documents. Remember, they talked about that in court. Inmate Boone was also given several manila envelopes per their discussion. Okay, and then, let me see. Speed it up a little there. Okay, so it's okay, this is August 14th at 11:12 p.m. Inmate Boone's laptop was available and provided to her at 20,000 hours. And that's just for informational purposes. Okay, and then at 11:41 p.m., Inmate Boone returned her laptop for informational purposes. And then this is August 15th at 8 o'clock a.m. Laptop, 3 USB, 1 Discovery hard drive issued to Inmate Boone. And then this is on August 15th at 9:45 p.m. It says at 19:48 hours, Inmate Boone, Sarah, notified staff that she was not sure that she was going to use the laptop because she is unable to get internet. Inmate Boone stated that she will let staff know when she is ready to use the laptop. At 2100 hours, Inmate Boone approached staff and requested to use the laptop. The laptop was provided to Inmate Boone. Informational purposes. Oh my gosh, of course they have to document all of this stuff. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, so this is August 16th at 6:23 a.m. Inmate Boone verbally refused her breakfast tray. And this is August 16th at 7:52 a.m. On Friday, August 16th, 2024, at approximately 0730 hours, I informed Inmate Boone that the laptop will be made available for her to utilize between the hours of 8 and 4. At approximately 0742 hours, the laptop arrived. Okay. Oops. Okay, this here is on August 16th, 10:41 a.m. On Friday, August 16th, 2024, Inmate Boone requested an extra small uniform shirt. Verbally also, inmate request form. Inmate Boone complains, oh boy, that the small uniform shirts issued to her has an improper fit, too big. Inmate Boone complains the small uniform shirts are revealing. I contacted Uniform Supply. I was informed the smallest uniform shirt is a small. Inmate Boone requested to receive an extra small shirt prior to her meeting on Saturday, August 17th, 2024. And of course, we know that there is not an extra small shirt for her. And then on August 16th, 11:02 a.m., devotional book is given. And then August 16th at 5:37 p.m., it says starting right here, on August 18th, Inmate Boone requested, here we go again, a smaller inmate uniform top due to a meeting scheduled for her case. I asked Inmate Boone what size top did she currently have on, and she informed me a small. I informed Inmate Boone that size small was the smallest in my inmate uniform top that FDC had to offer. Inmate Boone requested that I look for her a different small that might fit smaller than the small that she was wearing. Oh my God. Guys, this is too funny. I informed Inmate Boone that I would not look for her a smaller small. She was informed to wear a t-shirt or a thermal under her top if she felt it was too big and might show too much. Oh, Lord. Oh, Sarah. Okay. So on August 16th at 8:08 p.m., it says laptop, 3 USBs, 1 Discovery hard drive at approximately 19:08 hours. Okay. Okay. So it says, I informed Inmate Boone that she had until 2300 hours to utilize. She has 3 USBs, and the laptop, 3 USBs, 1 Discovery hard drive at approximately 21:45 hours. I informed Inmate Boone that she had until 2300 hours to utilize it. She said she needed a mental break and would not like to utilize it. This entry is for informational purposes only. Of course. Okay, so now it is August 17th at 7:20 a.m. On Saturday, August 17th, Inmate Boone requested to shower prior to 8 o'clock due to a meeting conducted on today. Inmate Boone was afforded the opportunity to shower at approximately 7:18. Okay, still at August 17th at 7:33 a.m. On Saturday, August 17th, at approximately at 7:15, I informed inmate Boone the laptop USB drive and Discovery hard drive would be available for her usage between 8 and 4. The laptop USB drive and Discovery hard drive arrived approximately at 7:25. Okay, this is August 17th at 8:02 a.m. Inmate Boone issued laptop, USB drive, and Discovery hard drive, and then 3 hard drives. Okay, so this is a negative officer contact. Okay, so this is August 17th at 3:22 p.m. Oh boy, what happened now, Sarah? On August 17th, inmate Boone was on an interview with a professional visitor. The visitor informed staff that he had legal mail for inmate Boone. Sergeant Dunn and Captain Hall and I searched inmate Boone's property. During the search, the following items were amongst her legal mail: paper clips, staples, clear Ziploc bags, one written tablet with staples attached. During the search, inmate Boone became argumentative and questioning staff why her property was being searched. I explained to inmate Boone that she is subject to search at any time. Inmate was not receptive. She had paper clips and staples and some other things. Oh my goodness. Oops. Well, okay, so we'll move up here to August 17th, 8:44 p.m. Okay, so this was the laptop. All her things were issued. And it was delivered late due to staff shortage. Okay. And then on August 17th at 10:36 p.m., all her stuff was there. I guess, it was returned. They're saying she returned it. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So now it's August 18th at 6:03 a.m. Inmate verbally refused breakfast. Okay. So on August 18th at 7:43 a.m., they say on Sunday, August 18th at approximately 07:15 hours, I informed inmate Boone one laptop, USB drive, and Discovery hard drive would be available to her usage between 8 and 4. At approximately 7:24, laptop, USB, and Discovery hard drive arrived in dorm. Okay. So now we're at August 18th, 12:11 p.m. Says on Sunday, August 18th at approximately 0800 hours, I issued one laptop, 3 USB drive, her same old stuff, to inmate Boone. At approximately 8:10, I was informed by inmate Boone that issued laptop was not charged. That's going to be a problem, oh boy. Sergeant Y. Dunn was notified and responded with a charger. At approximately 9 o'clock, the laptop began charging. Inmate Boone was notified. At approximately 10:15, I reissued laptop, all of the things that she always gets. The 3 USB drive and Discovery hard drive was secured in one plastic bag together. At approximately 10:45, inmate Boone turned in a request. The request referenced receiving an ink pen and paper from staff. Sergeant Y. Dunn was notified and retrieved inmate Boone request form. Don't you bet she requests a lot of stuff? Oh, Lord. You know she does. Okay. Sergeant Y. Dunn returned to B dorm with 2 inmate pens for inmate Boone to utilize. At approximately 10:59, I issued 2 inmate pens to inmate Sarah Boone. Sergeant Dunn informed that she issued inmate Boone legal paper yesterday. At approximately 11:04, I was informed by inmate Boone the laptop was charged at 52%. Oh boy. Okay. Now we're down here to this part. I wonder how many requests she makes, and do all inmates do like that. Okay, so now this is August 18th at 8:19 p.m. As the dorm officer, I am aware that inmate Boone is to receive a laptop per a set schedule. I am also aware that she tends to use it frequently. However, I noticed today that she didn't ask for it since my arrival to shift. I then asked if she would like to utilize her laptop privileges, to which she stated yes. I've been wanting to use it, but you didn't ask me. Now you know that she wouldn't wait. I see what she's doing here. I was told that you guys are to ask me if I want to use it, and I am not to ask any questions. Okay, well, maybe there was a misunderstanding. I doubt it. It should be noted that inmate Boone has been briefed by staff regarding her laptop usage since she first received it, and is to also ask the dorm officer for it if she would like to use it. Again, she did not notify me that she would like to use it at any time since my arrival to shift. She received the laptop, and Captain Ward, I guess the name is, was notified. Moments later, while I was conducting a visual inspection, she stated to me that the laptop was low on battery, to which I looked and confirmed that it was. Inmate Boone then requested an OP60 statement form stating, "This is the 3rd day in a row that it's been given to me with a dead battery. It's supposed to be charged. May I have the statement form that they give you guys to document when I don't use the laptop? I want to write about the laptop constantly being dead." She was given the form, and the laptop was placed on the charger. This entry is for documentation purposes only. God, she's a pain in the ass. I mean, if, again, she's due all of her rights, but, oh gosh, okay. So this is on August 19th, inmate behavior notes, officer contact, okay. August 19th at 1:43 a.m. Inmate Boone is currently pro se and is allowed a laptop per scheduled hours of the day. Inmate Boone, some of this typing is not very good, is currently pro se and is allowed a laptop per scheduled hours. The laptop had a low battery and needed to be charged. An entry was made hours ago by this officer regarding the battery, and also inmate Boone requesting an OP60 statement form. While collecting the form from inmate Boone, I informed her that the laptop is now charged and should be ready for use in the morning. I also told her that I will make the day shift officer aware that the laptop is to be charged once she is finished with it so that she can utilize it during the night shift. Inmate Boone then stated, "Miss Ford, I will take the form back. I didn't really want to turn it in. It's okay. I will keep it in my documents. Just please let the officers know that it has to be charged. I can't do anything without it." I gave her the form back, and Sergeant Moreno, I don't know, was notified. This entry is for documentation purposes only. See, it just sounds kind of, she keeps it with her. It's almost like she's trying to be sneaking, like she's going to bring it up. But see, it's good that they're documenting everything because she's wanting to try to get, I think she's just trying to get her appeal at any cost because, I don't know. Okay, so at August 19th, 6:02 a.m., inmate refused breakfast. Okay, I guess that is it. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Man, oh man. Let me see if there's anything else. Notice of filing. Let me see what this is. Oh, this is again about attorney fees, which I'm not going to go over all that stuff. Mostly I was just kind of dealing with the Sarah stuff. I think that is about it for now. I just wanted to try to get everything that I could. There could be some more things coming up tomorrow if I have the laptop here available. I will definitely add that to this. But I don't see anything now of any upcoming hearings. I know that could be subject to change. The only thing I see, which y'all probably can't see because I moved this thing around a little bit, is that it's still, as of right now, there is a hearing on September 26th, trial management conference. But I bet you they'll be meeting sometime before then. But I just wanted to try to get you all updated as much as I can. Hopefully you found that interesting. I do. I find these things very interesting. So that's the latest on Sarah. There could be other things that I've missed, but I think we're good for now. Okay, guys, and I am gonna, once I get the rest of these uploaded, hopefully tonight, I do want to go and try to get to your comments. I'm just trying to, while I have this computer, I want to upload stuff and then shoot it out to you guys. I'm trying to get caught up, and so you can have the latest information. So with that, I will say thank you as always for commenting, subscribing, all of that good stuff. I appreciate you all. I love you. And be kind to someone, be kind to you, and I will see you the next time.